Are you looking for a mentor to get better results in your life? Well, if so, I'm going to share with you three things you need to be looking for as you're looking for your mentor. Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through Johannesburg, show you how beautiful and safe of a city this is. And like, man, it looks nothing like what the Western media shows you guys. And most importantly, you've been hearing me talk about success, what it is, and how to get it in the three areas of life that I focus on, which are happiness, health, and wealth. And if you're new to the channel, the definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And finding a mentor, man, so you can start bettering your life. Look, there's not that many things more worthier than that. And so I'm all aboard on that. And as a person that has mentors in my life, like I wanted to just share with you, like, what are the three things you should be looking for when you're looking for your mentor? So you don't get one ripped off or just get disappointed because you find out, you know what, this person is not a fit for me. And so the first thing is, and this is the most important, like you need to resonate with that person, meaning there need to be some type of harmony there. There's either something in their story, their success, the way they live their life. There's something inside of them that you physically relate to. And you'll feel that harmony when you get to that resonation. Like when they're speaking about things, like you understand what they're saying because you're relating to that with your current struggles or past struggles. So, like for me, one of my biggest mentors right now is Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor, and well, three of my biggest mentors: Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor, and Damon John. Those are three people that I study all the time. Even like you don't see it, and I don't talk about it a lot. Like I'll be watching the show Shark Tank just to listen to different business ideas and understand, okay, how do I do something on a bigger or a better level? And there's plenty of times Damon he come out with some nuggets or gems, and it's solving some problems that I have at my level. So that's one thing you want to be able to resonate with them. Second thing is you want to actually see their results and make sure they're getting the results that you want in life. Now this one is a little bit tougher, guys, because now because we're in this world of social media advertising, which most people don't understand. A lot of the things they see on social media is advertising. They chop it up to, oh, this is the law of attraction sending me what I wanted, and that could be partially true. However, you have to use discernment and look deeper. Like you can't just think like everything coming to you, the law of attraction knew exactly what you wanted and it was going to get it to you straight away. So a lot of times, and I had this problem too, guys, when I first started looking for mentors, I was disappointed a lot because I started realizing they were usually the people that I was using because one, I was letting marketing and advertisement things cloud my judgment because they were using either NLP, which is neuro linguistic programming, or they were using a combination of fear or intellectual selling. Like you have people who are intellectual buyers and people who buy out of fear. And now that I'm in a place in my life where I understand marketing a lot better, I don't fall for any of those as much. And so for me, it's very easy for me to look and see like, okay, are these people really getting the results that I want before I want them to either mentor me or work underneath them or work with them. But if you're new to this, man, you don't have that knowledge base to pull off of. So you have to really use discernment and start seeing like, is it just hype stuff they're showing? And you got to start like hopping on their calls, going to their group meetings or whenever they're doing events or seminars, and especially the free stuff. If you take advantage of people's free stuff that they offer, it gives you such a big snapshot into who they really are. You can tell people after over time, are they just trying to sell you because they're trying to just keep a surplus of people coming through, or are they really trying to get you value and help you? Like here's an example that's really great. Like there's let me see, what month is this right now? It's almost June. So if you're in the United States, you've probably been seeing all of these because it's summertime going into the U.S. You've probably been seeing all of these commercials or advertisement or people popping up on social media saying how they can help you get that beach body, help get your body back, help the women lose weight who just had children, all of these things. They're using fear-based sales tactics on you. Most of them may not. But if you really wanted to get healthier and get fit, All you have to do is go to Dr. Brooke Goldner. She literally does a free weekly webinar where she talks maybe an hour to 2 hours answering questions directly from people and giving firsthand nutrition advice. And she's a biocellular nutritionist, or no, I'm sorry, she's a biocellular doctor. 'Cause I believe she researched it. And this is who I study under. Like, I didn't learn about her from when I first wanted to start getting into health. When I first learned about people. Let me see, how can I say this? One of the first people that I learned, or I thought I was learning something from, they were big into the alkaline, all of this. Not Dr. Sebi, but they kind of studied under him. And all of a sudden, I started realizing, man, shit, I couldn't eat nothing. Like they're talking this, talking that, and I'm like, this don't resonate with me. Like I'm not. You heard that word? Like I wasn't resonating with them. We wasn't in harmony. And then I really started looking at all these different people. I'm like, they don't have the results that I want. I want to reverse. I want to get completely healthy. I don't want to be remaking the foods that I used to eat. And so as I kept going through my journey, kept finding different mentors with health, I finally found Dr. Brooke Goldner. Now I have, in a place in my life, I have very specific doctors I have as a mentor, but like it didn't start out that way. So like now I have the level of discernment that someone who's just starting out doesn't have. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. Like using discernment, sometimes you're going to be failing for it, meaning you're going to run into different people. They're going to let you down somehow or do something wrong or just end up being a big disappointment. You'll be shocked. When I first transitioned vegan, most people don't know this. One, it wasn't as open as it is now. Like people looked at me one, oh, you're black and you're vegan. Oh, you're a man and you're vegan. You're from Texas, you're vegan. All of these different things. And then, no, so like there was what was her name? I can't remember her name, but it was a vegan lady, vegan influencer on Instagram. And something just told me not to buy her books or buying her cookbooks or anything like that. Something just told me not to buy it. Something deep down inside. And then I guarantee, like I shit you not, like less than 2 or 3 months afterwards, because usually when I have that gut feeling of don't do something, I just don't do it. Turned out she was a pescatarian. At the very least, she was still eating fish, just hiding it. She was playing like she was vegan. Her own friends ratted her out, and it ruined her career. And the reason why I'm sharing it with you is like, if I would have stopped at that person, like, oh, all these vegan people, they're just lying, blah, blah, blah. Like, I would have never found Dr. Brooke Goldner that helped me reverse just about every issue that I was dealing with, man. Like, that's how powerful this is if you really start using it and you start understanding the journey of getting a mentor compared to just the desire and the want. It's all about the journey of getting the mentor because that's how you find the right mentor for you. And, ooh, excuse me. And so, like, really think about that. Like, so use discernment. Like, if you're looking for a mentor, or if you're thinking of using one, like, use discernment. Like, don't step into it like, oh, this person must give me everything that I want. Sometimes it's just little bits of chunks they give you, and sometimes it's big chunks they give you. And I can tell you firsthand, the most money I've spent in mentoring and having a mentor usually gave me the littlest pieces of chunks of information that I kept with me long term. It was usually most of the stuff that I got at a very, very, very affordable price. And I still use those people to this day. And then the third thing you want to actually do when you're looking for a mentor is get out of your comfort zone a little. You know what I mean by that? Like if you're a black person or someone who identifies as black, white, whatever, don't just look for people with your skin color. Don't look for people in your neighborhood for one. You're not going to find a mentor that can get you out of your neighborhood. Like there's a reason why they say you have to go and find them. Like it is a journey. And if just think about it, if they were in your neighborhood probably wouldn't be in the same situation that it's in, whether it's economic, socioeconomic, or even just violence. Like the neighborhoods I grew up in, there wasn't mentors in there. Like I knew like I couldn't be listening to not one of those guys walking on the street. The only thing they taught me was what not to do in life. And so you really, really want to get out of your comfort zone. And I'm saying this to you as me, and I still get uncomfortable. Like this Friday, I'm going to be going to Pretoria for a workshop where they're going to be teaching how to use artificial intelligence with business. And you may be like, Jason, but you use artificial intelligence already. You know this stuff. However, it doesn't mean they don't know something more than me. So I'm going out of my comfort zone, going out of the city that I'm living in, and I'm just going to go there and learn from them. And you'll be shocked what you learn from other people. Like, one, you start learning, hey, we're a lot more similar than what I thought. And two, you'll start getting some of these biases that we have. You'll start realizing, yo, it wasn't as green on the other side as I thought it was. Like, I'm kind of grateful for the struggles I have now because I don't know if I could have dealt with those struggles. And that'll just really start changing your outlook on life, and you'll start seeing things from a very different perspective, which will give you a very different viewpoint on what's really holding you back. And so I just wanted to share that with you today, because I think finding a mentor is one of the most important things out there next to anybody who's trying to find a spouse. Like, your mentor is going to be the person that literally guides you and give you the path to success. And so you want to make sure you find the right one that's for you. Don't just go for everybody with a big name, and don't just go for people because they look like you. Like, start looking outside of the physical barriers of what you see every day. And you're going to start seeing, like, on a spiritual level, the person you may really need may not look nothing like you or have the same upbringing. So just wanted to share that with you. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't so you can see videos like this every day when I drop them. And most importantly, just remember this, guys. I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.